What's going on, Voodies? It's your boy, Johnny B. And right away, I want to thank you for supporting the Voodoo Chef podcast. I mean, your support means the world. And you know, Voodoo Chef is my guy. And the podcast is pretty entertaining, even when it's not. So make sure 8 o'clock every Tuesday, you're watching this live stream and remind yourself to do so. How do you do that? Like middle-aged messes like me? You remind with a tube or a phone. I like the tube myself. Alexa, remind me to watch the Voodoo Chef podcast live streaming every Tuesday night at 8 o'clock. There she is. She's reminding me. And now she will every Tuesday. So make sure you do that. Subscribe wherever you like to listen to podcasts and keep showing support. We appreciate it, Voodies.
Voodoo Chef with his magic knife cuts through the air like a ghost in the night. Butter sizzles so on fire, bacon crackles hot desire. Caffeine kicks me awake, I'm alive. Cuts through the madness, gotta survive. Bourbon's what keeps the demons at bay. Voodoo Chef spell we obey. Butter, bacon, caffeine, comfort, and he's got the cure for whatever's hurting. Butter, bacon, caffeine, comfort, and life's a feast in the chaos for certain.
What's going on, booties? It's been a little bit, but here we are. We're back and flying solo. Just kind of hanging out. Figured, vacation's gone on long enough. Let's get this thing back up and rolling. Figured we'd log in, check in, see what's going on with everybody. Let me know where you're checking in from, and most importantly, what you're drinking tonight. It's a beautiful day here in Tampa, Florida, and we're coming to you live from VooDoo Studios. You're loving that backdrop. I'm just looking at that going, Jesus, I'm a lucky dude. Look at those Gibsons, that Dean, the Schecter. You can't see the Les Pauls over there. We got the Fenders over here. Just a beautiful, beautiful place to hang out and see what's going on. We got Flea checking in. Flea, what's going on, man? Kind of missing my Tuesdays too, which has made me just kind of want to jump back in here and see what's going on with everybody. It's been quite some time, and I think we've got quite a bit to catch up on. Most importantly, we've got a taste to remember coming right around the corner. I know you got your tickets, but for those of you who don't have tickets, it's not too late, but it's quickly looking like an event that you're going to need to get your tickets to in advance, because the tickets are starting to move. I think we're looking at putting 350 people in this building. And I think we're quickly approaching that 200 mark. And when you add my team and all the chefs and all the students that are going to be on hand, it's just going to be a crazy, crazy night. So you better jump in and jump on fast. Everybody that's checking in, we appreciate you guys coming in and seeing what's going on. I think I did manage to get Kendra to stop by a little bit later and chat with us. Of course, Kendra, one of my former students from Chamberlain, who went on to have a real successful career in the culinary world. Most recently, she made the switch and she's going to start teaching. She's going to be teaching out there at Robinson High School with our good friend Mitch Smith. And so that's going to be a nice little change for her, a nice lifestyle change. And she's going to come in. We're going to talk a little bit about that, but we're really going to talk about her switching from Good Food, Good Eats, whatever the fuck they're called. We know I can never get that right. It's Kendra. And now representing Robinson High School and working with some of their students at the event. It's going to be great. And of course, we'll talk about the event throughout the day here and everybody that's going to be there. I see people jumping in the room. Again, let us know where you're checking in from. More importantly, what are you drinking tonight? It's a hot day down here in Florida, and with that threat of that little tropical system going on, did a lot of work around the house today getting ready for that. But we're sucking down some unsweet tea here. I did, we do a lot. Let's just go ahead and get some business out of the way early, huh? Let's just go ahead and get some business out of the way early.
Whiskey lovers know how critical temperature variations are to aging whiskey. Blue Note Bourbon is crafted in Memphis, Tennessee, where it is aged in their warehouses located just east of the Mississippi River. And based on its fruity vanilla flavor with smooth oak finish, the unique microclimate of the region with high humidity and steady temperature adds up to create the perfect place for aging. Head down to the crossroads and jump into a juke joint and enjoy every bluesy note of the official bourbon of the VooDoo Chef, Blue Note Bourbon.
Blue Note Bourbon, of course, the official bourbon of the VooDoo Chef. Of course, we have our own barrel. And if you're at a VooDoo event, you can make a donation to the foundation and take home your own bottle of VooDoo Chef's Blue Note Bourbon. 116 proof, single barrel select. There's nothing better to just sit and sip on. It is an amazing glass of beverage. It's a really, really nice sipping whiskey. Be careful with it, man. It creeps up on you quick. Again, 116, that ain't no joke. We're normally drinking that Black Label stuff at 80 proof. And, that was my daily for so long. Someone asked me the other day, do you still drink Jack? Of course I still drink Jack. That's like saying, do you eat Doritos? Well, do you still eat Lay's? Of course. You snack, you change, you switch up. You do you. And I do me. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to try to upload a video here for you. And if I'm able to upload this video, someone asked me if they could see my bar. And so, I've got the barrel that the Blue Note came in sitting in the corner of the room here, and it's loaded with all my Blue Note bourbon, my rye, my sherry cask, my honey, and then of course all the Crossroads. It's got the juke joint, and then it's got all the barrel select there too. Of course, it's not all of it, but we got a real nice selection over there. But someone asked me if they could see my my bar, and I kind of laughed because Blue Note has its own home here at the house, and apparently it's not going to let me open it. Maybe I could do a screen share and show you my bar. Let's see if I could do this. We're so out of practice. So out of practice. Yeah, they changed all the controls since I've been gone. You name it. Look at this. I don't even know what the fuck this is. I don't know what happened there. There, I'm back. Like the 80s. Oh, here we go. They moved the key over here. Is what it is. Let's see if this will work here. We're just going to go share screen and see if we can do it this way. So someone asked me about my bar, and they asked me if I'd send them a little quick video. So here's my bar. We've got the Tito's there because, of course, we're proud partners with Tito's. We got our cigars there. And then you just scroll down all these. So, yeah, we still drink Jack. Of course we do. And there's our bottle of tequila 512. My bottle of Don Julio. Our single malt, our 12, our 10. And then our Sinatra. So, yes, we still drink Jack. You're foolish to think that we don't, but of course, Blue Note Bourbon is the official bourbon of the VooDoo Chef, and if we're out and about, we are so definitely bringing that Blue Note Bourbon and sharing that. It is a wonderful taste of bourbon, and I will try to find our Blue Note Bourbon here in the house to show you that as well. And I want to get you caught up on what we've been doing because we did take some time off. Pretty much we've taken off since April 11th. and we just kind of took some downtime. We did some cooking stuff and did some hanging out, and I guess it's time to get back to what we do. We're going to take care of a little more homework right here, and a little surprise when we get back.
I get asked all the time, why Tequila 512? And it would be real easy for me to say it's the 100% blue agave, the locally sourced volcanic spring water, the triple distillation, the 24-hour charcoal filtration. Hell, we could talk about the bourbon barrels, the oxygenation process, but at the end of the day, it just tastes damn good. Tequila 512, the official tequila of the VooDoo Chef.
What's going on, Big Eddie C?
Oh, I got to correct you there. You said you're back like the 80s. Dude, in this house, it never left. Are you kidding? I mean,
nice.
I turn on the TV every morning, and I don't know what the fuck. I got some shit. It's one of those things. It's what they call the fucking fast TV, free ad-supported television, and there's some 80s video channel that comes up, and I leave it on there for a few mornings because, I believe in starting the day right. And one of the ways I do that is don't look at the fucking news. How about that?
Right? God, fuck the news, man.
There is some mindless shit that comes up on there. There's everything from Duran Duran to Donna Summer, and it just makes me happy because the videos are fucking awful. Let's get that out of the way. They're just fucking. I mean, people are looking back at that going, what the fuck was I thinking? Oh, wait, I wasn't thinking because my mind was befuddled by drugs. But no, 80s never left here, dude. Shit, not at all. God dang.
No, man. Hey, you're right on that. 80s have never, ever gone away. But what's funny is now that it's becoming, I guess, cool again, I think back to the entire time, the 90s, the 2000s, 10s, all that shit, when we were getting razzed, fucking, oh, come on, move out of the 80s. Well, fuck y'all. Now y'all want to be part of the 80s again. Kiss my ass.
I know. It went downhill for me, music-wise. There was a little bit in the 90s, but after that, it was like, nah, it went to shit. And honestly, I think people miss it in many ways. Like the last couple, was it last weekend? No, not this last weekend, but the weekend before. I may or may not have been scouring feeds of questionable origin to catch the final Black Sabbath show. And, there was just so much enthusiasm for him there. And I think it was the day before was the first date of the Oasis comeback. And I was thinking to myself, it's like, I didn't realize they were pretty big back in the day. They just never hit here because every time they went to do something, they'd start fighting and getting all fucked up and all that. And I thought, well, that's why it's so big now is because people miss the days of rock stars that were just, in some ways, just said what they wanted. That they were a little bit dangerous. They were a pain in the ass, So
now all we have are these stupid hookers that want to get on stage with no clothes on.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that, but as far as being musicians, no, play your fucking instrument.
They're not musicians.
No, I don't even get me started. Well, fuck, we already did. There was a story before I left. It said something about like unreleased music of Beyonce's got stolen. I'm thinking, no, they probably were taking other shit and it just happened to be in there. Nobody gives a fuck about that. It's awful. It stinks like a fucking turd. It's awful.
You sure it's not somebody that she's trying to rip off that just came and took it back? Because
that's what I'm thinking. It's just nobody cares. Nobody over the age of like 11. At least they shouldn't admit to it.
Dude, we've been gone so long. Well, it feels like so long. It really hasn't been. April, May, June, 3 months, right?
Something like that, yeah.
April 11th was kind of my shutdown point. But I wanted to go back and share some shit. And today and I'm stoked that you're here, man. I even found this old fucking thing we had from way back when.
Ooh.
This is an old overlay here. I don't know how old this overlay is, but as my buddy Bill would say, irregardless. Today's a special day. It's 130th anniversary of the J.C. Newman factory down in Ybor City.
Damn.
And, you know, I don't pretend to be a cigar connoisseur or any of that stuff. Maria asks me all the time, well, I guess she scolds me all the time. You're the only asthmatic I know that smokes cigars. Why do you do it? Nah, I don't know. Maybe I broke out my Magic Jack 8-ball and shook it up and it said, smoke a cigar with your Jack Daniels. I don't know. I
argue with 8-ball.
Right? Especially when it's the number 7 8-ball.
That's right. Bad juju. Don't fuck with that shit.
I think what happened is it's a way to keep me in the same spot for at least a half hour. And it has me sitting down and relaxing and just chilling, which, you know, wasn't something that was, you know, unless you stuck me in that damn wheelchair, but that was a different story. You know, it wasn't something that happened. So to sit in the same spot for a half hour, 45 minutes, an hour, and just shoot the shit, it was kind of enjoyable. And so, you know, I'm not a connoisseur. I smoke the same cigar every time. I smoke a J.C. Newman Brick House because I can't afford an American. Of course, the American is 100% American tobacco, and we're going to talk about that in a second. But one cool thing, you know, this factory is right down in Ybor City, and we know that we're Cigar City. We know that the immigrants used to roll cigars up and down Cuban City, and they would drink the espresso as the readers would read them the paper. And I mean, we've all heard the stories, but I'd never been to the J.C. Newman factory. So one day for some team building, you know, I'm a transplant. I'm not from Tampa. I'm from the East Coast. Came here when I was 6. Umber came here from Orlando. Patrick came from New York. Mike came from you know, Western Ohio, Indianapolis, Indiana, somewhere around there. And so one day for team building, we said, you know what, let's just fucking do some Tampa things. And we were supposed to go to the Tampa History Museum, but somehow that got scratched. And somehow we kept the cigar factory tour on the docket there. And so we went down to the cigar factory. And, man, I got to tell you, I was thoroughly impressed. You go there and you get to see every step of the process.
Wow,
and
look at that.
When I tell you every step of the process, the factory's open. They'll let you walk around. You can walk upstairs, downstairs. I highly recommend taking the tour. But check this out. This is where
What you got going on there?
this is where machines make cigars. So you know, on one floor they have machines that just sit here and pump out cigar after cigar after cigar. Maybe I can let this run and we could see it. Look at this bad boy here. It punches out that little piece of paper, the wrapper there, and just goes through the whole process, puts the band down, everything.
Wow.
Then I mean, you just look at all this tobacco. It just insane. Here's more of this production line here.
Oh man, Tobacco Road. Wow.
Dude, I gotta tell you, David Lee Roth solo is fucking way better than Van Halen. Fight me, anybody that wants to.
Ain't arguing here.
So, you know, just different stages of this process here. And we got to sit here and just watch them. They're taking the leaves here and getting them ready, picking them out, cleaning them. Just super cool. Just, oh man. Like I said, I walked through this way. They had to make me catch up like 5 times because I was like, you know, like Grandpa Joe and Willie stuck back at the fizzy lifting drinks. So this here is where they hand roll. This is on one of the upper floors. And here, this is where they hand roll the Americana cigar, the American. So the American cigar is 100% American tobacco, and it's 100% made in Ybor City. So it doesn't matter where you are in the world. If you're getting an American cigar, the J.C. Newman American, it's made right down in Ybor City.
Wow.
And it's sold by these workers right here. And when you think of that American tobacco and the pride and care that they take, it's easy to see why it's a $22 stick, right? But just super cool. Here he is making a little torpedo. I don't know what the fuck they call it. I call it a torpedo. Putting a little punch there, getting that punch, cutting that bad boy down. Look at that right there, getting that tip just right. Look at that, dude.
Oh,
I got to tell you, when we were here, it was absolutely such a great time. And the gentleman here giving us the tour, full of knowledge, some cool shit. They got down in the basement, they have a tunnel that used to be used by the mob or whoever the fuck, whoever you want to call them. But it's still there intact today. They still have it down there, and you could see the tunnel that used to run under the streets of Ybor. And here he is twisting them up for the filler, and then they get wrapped and they go in. I'm pointing to my screen like you guys could see what I'm doing. But I mean, look at this right here. That's just, you talk about hand-rolled cigars. I don't care where, you can go anywhere in Ybor and watch this, but these guys are the masters right here. That's why they work for J.C. Newman. And, you know, I pulled this out today because,
look at that.
Yeah, I mean,
So cool.
right? This is a special cigar for the Tampa. It's the Tampa Smokers. It was made for the baseball season. They even have some that looks like baseball bats. I may or may not have sneaked across the street to Renee's Tacos and got some tacos before I left, and I highly recommend that too. But you know, when you talk about what's super cool, I'm on their mailing list, and for their 100th and 130th anniversary, they just released the Diamond Crown Tampa. This is a brand new cigar released for 130, their 130th anniversary, and it's Florida tobacco. So this is all Florida tobacco, not just U.S.
Florida tobacco.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, I, like a dumbass, I didn't read the email until today, and the event was today, and I'm like, fuck. But I think I'm going to cruise down to the cigar factory, the J.C. Newman factory. Don't ask me where it's at. It's like somewhere on 17th, or it's down in Ybor City. It's the building with the big clock on it. If you're heading east on I-4, it's to your left. If you're heading west, it's on your right. And they call the building El Reloj, the clock. I guess that's really watch, but it's the huge clock down there. And I highly recommend going down and taking that tour. In my opinion, it is the coolest experience in Tampa Bay. And I've done a lot. I've done a lot of things. I've gotten personal tours of various restaurants, seen the back end of different places. Shit, you showed me all around Tampa Stadium from the working side. This is by far probably one of my favorite experiences in Tampa Bay. So I highly recommend you check that out.
Cool.
Yeah, and I can't wait to go get me one of these Tampa Diamonds. So,
Oh, nice.
yeah, I'm super stoked, bro. Super stoked. That happened a long time ago. I had to flash way back, pre-Pig Jig for that. But yeah, just a great time. Just a great time. And
So they have some there that are hand rolled, and then some that are machine rolled.
correct. And you know I will. Sammy Hagar, baby. What about Sammy Hagar? You got to tell me about Sammy Hagar. And Spider was with us on that tour as well. I forgot to mention him because it was a school team building. But anytime we could take our man Spider, he goes with us. He's part of the family. And what's going on, Spidey? Thanks for checking in. Tim Keelick checking in too. And Tim, if you want me to send you a link to join us a little bit later, I'd be happy to do that. We're going to be talking about a Taste to Remember here coming up real soon. I just flipping through here, trying to get everybody caught up on where we've been. And of course, to do that, I went way far back. Timothy Keelick, this is for you. Let's see, you were in as recent as 8/22, so I'm assuming you're still out there. When you can guess what we're making here, Mr. Timothy Keelick, you let me know. Kendra, you can type in your bar there too. I would assume you can still join the chat. If anybody knows what we're making here, let me know. I don't know what this video is going to do as I hit play. We're going to find out here. Oh, I got my little ring mold, my 3-inch ring mold. We're just using it to cut some little shapes here. And of course, when I do this, I can't see the chat bar. So Ed, can you see the chat bar? We got some making Antarctica. We got
Great.
Fleener coming in with empanadas, Chew coming in with silly putty. That's pretty damn funny.
Looks like.
All right, let's go to video
day.
2. Here we go. We're pulling away the excess. There's my little discs. All right, Tim Keelick. There we go. That should be the giveaway. We got some potato. We got some cheese. Getting in those discs. We're going to fold these bad boys over, get a nice little saute on them. Oh, with some little oil and garlic. Oh, my God. Big Eddie C. Any guesses there?
Is that a pierogi?
That is a pierogi, man. That's my favorite pie on the market, bro.
Oh, wow. Okay. Check me out with the fucking the win on the guess there, because I learned culinary shit from y'all. I kind of, I do things sometimes, and usually I try to listen and learn. I guess it was it Monday, Sunday? No, today's Tuesday. Yeah, it had to have been Sunday. I don't know, man. I should have fucking listened. I made something I shouldn't have made, but it really wasn't my fault. We bought these pre-marinated chicken thighs at the store, and had I bothered to read the instructions or the directions like a normal fucking person and look at the ingredients, I would have been like, hell no, shit no, fuck no. No, I didn't. And I apologize if I step on anybody's fucking toes here. Well, no, I don't. I don't give a fuck. I haven't given a fuck about what he thinks since I was about 15. There was an ingredient in there. Had I seen it before, onions, I wouldn't have bought it. No, onions I can handle as far as if they're part of that flavor profile. Like, I don't like the red. I don't like the crunch. I ain't like you that goes to Bozo and gets extra fucking onions. No, I can handle a little bit of an onion if it's been cooked down and it's sweated and you can kind of see through the veil. This wasn't it, dude. I made these things. I just put them in the air fryer because I was lazy. It was like, put them in there for 15 minutes. I take it out. And Gina comes in and she tastes it and she says, there's something in there I don't think I like. And I said, yeah, there's something in there, but I couldn't place it. My palate is not refined. So I go and I looking at the ingredients and I see things in there that okay, there's peach powder. I didn't know you could powder a fucking peach. There's some habaneros, some bell pepper. And then I see the word that would have turned me the fuck off. Turmeric.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got its place.
Yeah. In the fucking trash.
We got people checking in. We got Dahlia checking in, and our good friend Skipper checking in all the way. Man, I always mispronounce it and get picked on. I'm not even gonna try. All right. Here's another one. Again, just getting caught up, having fun, seeing where we've been. This is a good one here. This was I made some garlic Polish sausage here, kind of like I used to have coming up as a kid.
Urbanskis.
Oh, Urbaniak Brothers. Yes,
Urbaniak, yes.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
So we kind of
got that all figured out. Then we were doing some playing around here. This goes all the way back to, man, like 2006.
Whoa, what is that?
That's a little, I think you ate this, Ed. Gorgonzola cheesecake. We did this out at the Epicurean. We did the Gorgonzola cheesecake with the pear and fig chutney, served it with some bourbon and bacon. Oh, my God. Yummy, yummy.
No, I think I would remember because I'm not really a chutney guy. That's like, fruit and onions.
Yeah, fuck that. Same. But you got to have something sticky.
I certainly would have tried it because is that black pepper on top?
It was.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think I had that. I don't know where I was. Half in the bag, I'm sure.
Here's another oldie but a goodie, and it's like we're playing
Name that amuse-bouche
or fucking a year in review here. Like we need fucking Dick Clark and some live music. All right, here we are. Here's me and Spider. And I probably would make a lot of people mad. We're eating oysters right here. But right after we finish these oysters, they poured us some big old fat pappies. And
oh man.
And I had been drinking Blue Note all day. Like I must have killed I think Brooks and I killed a whole bottle of Blue Note. And
why does it not surprise me in the least?
And then they gave us Pappy, and I wasn't feeling it. So I took a sip, and they're like, "Do you know what that is?" I go, "Yeah, you told me it's Pappy." "Do you know how much that costs?" I go, "I don't care. I still don't want it here, Spider." I pissed off so many people. But this was
a super good day right there.
Right? It was a great day. Check this out. This was Oyster Fest, and here I am working with the seafood boil people. I got to jump in and make seafood boil. They let me hang out and play. It was a chilly day for us here in Florida. And then I got to go over here, man, stainless, a piece of steel over top of the fire, and they lay the oysters on there. And then they cover it with a damp burlap bag. And they let me hang out here and play on this. They let me play all over the place, dude. It was such a great time. Such great fun. And until... I don't know if I got me doing this or not. Did they? So here I am with my shovel. I got to shovel the oysters, and I got to tell you, this is probably a big mistake on my part because definitely not fully healed at this point. Still in pain. That bitch is so heavy. Look at my fat ass shaking, holding that shovel with fucking like a quarter of a case of onions of oysters. And then I'm like, all right, fuck that. Give me the bucket. I'm going to go be a server now. I don't want to tote that anymore. So I got to go serve. There's our good buddy, Wakefield. He's at the event. He's the one that invited me out. We made some oysters here. These are his signature oysters. Now I'm over on the grill. He makes some maitre d' butter and puts on these oysters. And I got to tell you, man, so damn good. You see I've got my rings on, I've got my jewelry on, and that grill is just like on fire. You're gonna see the grill here in a minute, I think. Maybe. Here we go. So here's the grill, and I get to go fucking put the shit on there like, dude, be careful, it's hot. And of course, Billy Badass, I'm like, oh no, I got this. And right there, my stainless already starting to heat up. My silver bracelet already getting hot as fuck. Look at that. Watch me start pussing out here in a minute, bro. Because that bitch is getting hot. My rings are heating up like a sumbitch. And that silver bracelet, man, let me tell you, it's getting hot as fuck.
Oh my God. Like handcuffs at that point.
Well, no, you got to keep going because you can't let them know, right? But you see the stall right there, right? Like, go back and talk to the camera while you got to dig some more cheese because it's fucking hot as fuck. Now I'm going faster if you couldn't tell. Yeah. Oh, yeah, just start throwing shit now.
Yep. The recoil the recoil is like in fast forward.
Right? Now that one's like super quick, right? Just fucking get him done. But the best part is here I get to eat it, man. So We got to take these bad boys off, take them over and serve them. Man, just a great event, raising money to, it's for education. So, we got to go out and support that any way we can. And then I'd show you the band. They had a Tom Petty band play, and they killed.
Wow.
They fucking killed. Man. All right, Big Eddie C. Name this one. Where are we at on that? Oh, I don't have it on the fucking screen. I'm watching it, but you guys don't get to see it. Where are we at here, Big Eddie C?
We're in somebody's car.
I think we're in Marie's car, and we're on our way to the parade.
I think so, yeah.
Fucking Bohemian Rhapsody came on. Billy Floyd is like nestled in like it's Christmas Eve, and he's fucking. Look at you, dude. You're fucking miserable right there.
Well, yeah, I'm like the outside of the Oreo sandwich, with Billy Floyd in the middle and Pat on the other side.
I think Billy Floyd was suspended between everybody, dude.
Yeah, I think so. He got like pressed. He was like on the fucking plancha.
Oh, fuck. That's fucking hysterical, dude.
God.
Oh, man. Here's Billy right here checking in on us.
Yeah.
Oh,
hey,
fuck. That's fucking hysterical. Here's some good stuff. Something that's always great. We do this every year. VooDoo Underground. We got everybody together. If you have not seen season 1, have not seen season 2, make sure you log on to either our YouTube channel at VooDoo Chef or on RHS TV. RHS TV houses all of our stuff. You can watch all the past podcasts. They have it on VOD. You could watch the podcast replays Wednesday night at 11 p.m. on RHS TV. And you can also watch VooDoo Underground Season 1, Season 2, and VooDoo Chef Baking and Pastry Challenge Season 1. I got to comment on Billy. Billy, you had to feel like you were in one of those big balls that you can climb inside of and roll down a hill. I mean, you had to feel that safe, surrounded by that much
human bubble wrap.
Sure. Thanks for coming in on that, Ed. I don't know what I was gonna say. So
I know. I probably shouldn't have cut you off. That would have been great.
No, probably wouldn't have been. Mitch says, I know her. This is Mitch's daughter right here. She competed in VooDoo Underground. Guys, if you don't know, this is why we do what we do. The students compete. They went head to head in a burger cook-off. 8 teams down to 4, 4 teams down to 2. 2 teams went head to head. They competed at the end. We're not going to show you anymore because this won't air until September. But we can show you this. Here's one of the burgers. Yeah, that was a waffle bun. I think it had dirt and cheese in it. And here's I think this is Robinson's because I think I recognize their paper. But yeah, it's just a great time. You can see there's my Jenny's ice cream. It's just a great time. And the beauty of it all is the winning team gets full tuition scholarship to go to Irwin Tech College. So just a real cool thing we do. You should check it out on RHS TV or our YouTube channel and, give it a watch. It's a fun time. All right. I got to show this one or I'll be a little remiss. Mitch Smith, hey, what were we doing here? Eddie C, were you with us this night?
No, I think I would have remembered a whiskey tasting with those little dram shot glasses.
Oh, not just a whiskey tasting, homie.
Not just a whiskey tasting.
This was a Jack Daniel tasting.
Ooh.
So
there's a place on earth.
I don't remember what this one was, nor do I care. I think this was 10. This was 12. This one hiding right here in the back, that was 14. And, not only did we get to taste that night, we got to taste. What's funny is I was on the wagon. I wasn't drinking.
This is the 8th master distiller of Jack Daniels right here. This is who we got to taste with. So he is the 8th master distiller of Jack Daniels. And that's in its entire history. And
Wow.
I think in that same amount of time, there's been like 32 presidents of the United States. So you have better odds of being president of the United States than you do being master distiller of Jack Daniels. But it was pretty funny. He's like, and we've got something special in that last glass. Can anybody guess? And I said, Jack 14. And he's like, well, I kind of wanted to say it myself. I'm like, well, shit, you shouldn't ask the question then.
Yeah.
I mean,
You left it hanging out there, man.
yeah, don't ask if you don't want it answered, right?
Yep. He was counting on everybody being a bunch of fucking like unlike cultured rednecks that wouldn't know. So he underestimated you.
I was fucking hard and heavy on the Gabby Penton at that time, and I should not have been drinking. But when they told me it was with the master distiller of Jack, I was like, pour them up, baby. Let's go. Let's just fucking do this. Oh man. Look at this. It's old home week here. All right, Eddie C. Name this band.
Oh, that's got to be fucking, what is that? Some overscan shit, isn't it?
You got myself right here with the bandana on my head. You got Chemo Gray here on the right, Scott Daly over here on drums, and Jason Pines over there on the bass guitar. Yeah, that is circa 1986, bro. That's some fucked up shit I'm coming across in these pictures. Oh, let's get to the good stuff. Let's get to the good stuff here. We don't have much. Well, I'm drinking unsweet tea, bro.
That's okay. I had my one and done beer. I'm good.
Oh, let's see what we could do here. Let's see. These are all videos. I don't know why I have all videos, but that's all right. So we talked about the VooDoo Underground. We got to give a little bit of love to Fleener says he was 2 in 1986. That's pretty funny. We got to give some love to the baking challenge. Here is one of the dishes that was made at the baking challenge. These are plantain fritters with a little bit of habanero jam and some pickled jalapenos on them. I got to tell you, man, money right there. Super, super yummy. And what was super cool about the recipes for the baking competition this year is they were written by the students of the baking program at Irwin Technical College. So normally, you know, we get together and we just kind of get creative and write some shit. This time, we let the students of the the baking program at Irwin have some say in the matter, and just real good time. Real good time. I don't know if he's still watching, but then, you know, April 18th, kind of when we went dark, we might have gone dark here, but we didn't go dark on the internet because we went over to Billy Floyd's house and we did a little cast over there. So cool. Billy invited me out and I said, you know what, let's take everybody the fuck out. So we took the whole fam over and I got to play guitar with Billy and hang out. And Spider got to cook VooDoo shrimp. He was he wanted to look at the camera so he could show he could cut. Watch this, right? All right, now he's gonna look up. Yeah. Spidey showing off. So Spidey made VooDoo shrimp. Fleener made Nashville hot tots. Oh man, ain't nothing better than Nashville hot. But then, and of course, Pat here helping out on the fry. Everything hand bread. This is Spider's shrimp curry, I think. He calls it VooDoo shrimp, coconut oil. I think he was using red dirt roads this time. I could be wrong. But he puts it over his rice. Of
course, Mitch had to have his glasses on.
Mm.
There's the Spider's Voodoo Shrimp. Getting to eat Spider Shrimp, and then I got to eat everybody's. Got to eat the macarons because we had macarons too. And then we ended the night with my tostada, going way back. Oh, this isn't the tostada. That's I don't know what the fuck that is. I think that's my pambazo. But here's the tostada. It was a great night. Always fun. Just as Fleener says, that was fun. Absolutely, it was. We got to go hang out and have a good time, eat some good food, and support Billy because he does so much in supporting us, and we got nothing but love for that. Oh, then I was, oh God, this is a horrible picture. But this was a super cool event. I got to go out and hang out at Mitch's school for a competition he did where these 3 young folk competed in a mystery basket competition for scholarship. My shots are pretty fucking horrible. And you can't blame it on anything because there was no alcohol at this event. But just a real good time. And then if you don't believe that the Barrel Select is all that, here's our good friend Jada Vidal with her bottle of VooDoo Chef Barrel Select Bourbon 116 proof. And, you know, when you meet somebody when they're 14, it's kind of hard to fucking give them a bottle of bourbon and then watch them drink it because I only think about 14-year-old Jada. But she absolutely is great, and glad she got to take care of some of that bourbon and enjoy it. Big shout out to Jada. She recently got engaged, so congratulations to her. All right, now I gotta brag a little bit. Look at that cake my kiddo made, huh?
Whoa. Wow.
Right?
What is that?
Chocolate chip cookie dough cake, bro.
Oh my God, in heaven holy above.
Right?
Oh
That's like, yeah, she made that and I wasn't allowed to eat any.
Oh, what the ass.
No, man, I got some eventually. It was all good. All right, let's keep going here because we still got to get our girl in here, Kendra, in this thing. I don't even know what I'm looking at anymore.
Food porn.
Probably the best night, the best day of our year. Here you go. So,
yeah.
starting with this lovely young lady right here. We had over 20 graduates this year get to walk with their degree, whether it was in fundamental food service skills, baking and pastry arts, or professional culinary arts and hospitality. So you might recognize this young man as the face of Wicked Oak TikTok. Just a great day. Just calling him out as they come. Sonny right here. He's down at the dessert room at Burns right now doing great things down there. So
Nice.
just that's a great part of our year and something we get to do all the time. Something, you know, that's one of the things I'm happy we got to do while we were taking some time off. I don't know what the fuck this is, Ed, but this bitch looks good. I don't remember making this, but I know I did because that's my back patio. That's my grill.
I see this drum. Yep.
Yeah, there's some peppers on there. I don't even remember making this thing, dude. There's a meat
Wow.
patty in there
I
somewhere.
was gonna say there's a burger hiding under some garden stuff.
Yeah, we got some avocado mash happening there, right there. Some avocado smash. I don't even remember what it was. There's some tija on there. I don't remember making that. I guess it wasn't memorable.
Well, I highly doubt that's the case. It's just you get to a point when you've eaten tens of thousands of things that, you know, maybe it's harder for things to stand out as you get older, you know.
So this is what you really hope for, right? You got Angelina and Connor making fried rice. That's
nice.
yeah, that's all you ever want right there.
Hell
Somebody
yeah.
else to do the work. And they're out there on the Blackstone. That's pretty damn funny.
That is cool.
Oh man. You know, we think we take time off, but you look at this shit and it's like, God damn it, we did a lot of shit.
Oh yeah, it wasn't like we're all just sitting around yanking taffy, man. You know, everybody's got shit going on, work of some sort, or a lot of recreational things.
Yeah, but then you look at this shit and you go, why the fuck did I do all that shit? Why don't I just fucking sit on my ass?
Yeah, no.
All right.
You know, there's highs and lows and peaks and valleys. You know, I spent $20 on a basket of tenders and fries. So.
Was that a peak or a valley?
I'm going to say it leans toward the latter.
I think so for $20, man.
Shit.
All right, here you go. This is a good one. So you're not going to be able to hear the sound, so fuck you for that. But this is a video that a buddy of mine did, and you'll see who it is here in just a second. So he did a video for me with the VooDoo Chef Barrel Select Bourbon, and it does have sound. I just don't know how to make it work. Look at that right there, man.
Ooh.
Right?
Look at that.
All right. Look at that. My
Nice.
man Casey Grillo.
Nice.
Yeah, he did a nice little video for us, and just a solid dude, man.
Yep.
You know,
they got another show coming up at the end of this year. I am gonna have to go.
December 3rd.
Yep.
December 3rd. So
playing with Accept, and that's in 50 some years I've never seen
walls.
Yep, I'm excited for that.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, you know, if you're a Queensryche fan, or if you're not a Queensryche fan, if you're a Voodoo and you want to support who supports us, which is the right thing to do. Casey Grillo is a huge proponent and supporter of VooDoo Chef Foundation. Not to mention he's the drummer for one of the most badass metal bands around, Queensryche. So, you know, they're going to be at Janus on December 3rd with Accept, who another great metal band. If you get the chance, go see them. I have a strange feeling that I'm going to be at that show. I've never seen Casey play. I've only seen Casey play here in VooDoo Studios. So, you know, I think I need to go out and support my friend and see the show. So,
plus it's at a time of year when it's great to see the outdoor shows. It's by then we hopefully cooled off a little, and nothing better.
Absolutely nothing better. All right, Ed, this was my favorite thing of the summer. You were right next to us. So we go to the Metallica show, right? And you're at Metallica, and you know, fucking, I think it's hysterical that you got what's the name of that band? Fred Durst band? Limp Bizkit, right? The band full of fucking angst and talking about break stuff and rolling, all, you know, all these fucking hardcore songs. And then in between everything, he's just like, I'm just so grateful. I'm so happy to be here. It was like so not the way it was supposed to be, but it was so fucking awesome. And then Metallica comes on, and you're ready for Metallica to just, you know, die. And then all of a sudden, what happens? They fucking drop beach balls into the crowd. What the fuck happened to Metallica, dude?
What was hysterical is people were like stomping on him to deflate them. It's like, what is wrong with you fucking yin yangs? Show some dignity.
Well, you know, Kiss did this, and Kiss has been doing shit like this forever. I mean, they're bubblegum rock, right?
Sure.
And I got the big Paul Stanley balloon for Angelina from there, and we walked out with it. But But these, and you said it to me ahead of the show. I'm like, dude, first time I saw Metallica, it was a little rough. I'm a little nervous. And you're like, dude, they're all our age now. Nobody wants to fucking get up and do nothing. And I was like, oh, yeah. Right. So, but then they dropped these fucking beach balls and all these fucking metalheads, like you said, they're fighting over them, but maybe they're fighting for them for their kid. But it was like the least metal thing you could have done. Drop a fucking beach ball.
Grown men fangirling over a freaking pool toy.
Right?
Jesus.
Well, is what it is. All right. So I know you were at this event. We went down to the Epicurean, and this was, I think, a day for Dad. We did a Father's Day event. These are the glasses getting ready for the Bloody Mary. I don't know if you could see inside our Bloody Mary. We've got a nice big smoked rib right inside that glass. And these bloodies came out, maybe. I don't know what the nice picture of black. Here's something walking out. I don't know. Back in the kitchen. I got to jump back in the kitchen, which I thought was fun. And big shout out to Alex for doing all the work in the back of the house. But I did get to go in the back and play for a little bit and start plating some food and helping out. This is fun. This is what I miss, getting in the back of the kitchen and doing shit like this. We don't get to do this, in the education world like you do when you're out at the restaurants. And a lot of great people came out to the event to support us. We had a sold out theater that night. And then, of course, we went out and hung out and smoked some cigars after the fact and just had a real good time. All right, here you go, Ed. This one's for you. We lost one of our dogs, and so now the other dog is spoiled. Even this dog, she's part of the family. She loves Starbucks. So, yeah. Just going nuts over that Starbucks.
Oh, my goodness.
But, did some playing here. Made some... I don't even know what the fuck these are called, bro. I don't know what they're called. Fucking little pastry with some pastry cream inside, little pastry cream inside, powdered sugar. I don't know why I wanted to make these. Fucking made these this while we were on break. Real simple. If you know, you know, right?
Oh, boy.
If you know, you know. Fucking A. I haven't had coffee since March.
Good gravy.
Right? That's Angelina there trying to get me to want coffee. And then, got to give a big shout out. Last night, man, I had fun. I hung out with some cool people. I hung out with a lot of cool people last night. I went down to the Epicurean Theater. It was the beginning of Epic Chef. Epic Chef is where 4 chefs from around the area here get together and they compete in a mystery basket competition in support of Metropolitan Ministries. And it's super, super cool. So, let's just let this run and then we'll come back and talk about it. Maybe I'll talk over it. So this is Angel Gaston. We had the very good fortune of working with the Rotary Club of Ybor City. We worked with them and we did a matching scholarship. They gave us $2,000. We matched it. So we were able to award Angel $4,000 to attend school. She came to Irwin. She worked with us, worked with VooDoo. She was on the golf tournaments. She did all these different events with us. This is the golf tournament. Here she is in our kitchens. We got her working with Catering by the Family. Just really, really outstanding young lady, doing a lot. Knows what she wants to do, knows where she wants to be. Eventually, we got her working down at the Epicurean Theater. The Epicurean Hotel. And then from there, she moved on and started working at Rooster and Till. And so she represented Rooster and Till in Epic Chef last night. And I got to go down and wish her good luck. And of course, while I was down there, I sat at the bar and had dinner and enjoyed the time. So here she is, Epic Chef. You got to love the lighting there. I mean, come on, get some better lamps. Just a good time. And then, yeah, we'll skip that one. We'll skip that one. Yeah, we'll skip that one. Well, I guess I don't have a picture. We took a picture after she won, too.
Cool. Wow.
So she won Epic Chef last night. That's very good. All right, here's the one I skipped. That's me and Marty Blitz. I hadn't seen Marty since, maybe like 2015, 2016, maybe even earlier than that. 16 years ago is when I met Marty, and I hadn't really seen him since. So we're sitting at the bar, and he's looking at me, and I'm looking at him, and I'm like, "Hey, Marty, Erik Youngs." He goes, "Dude, I thought I recognized you." And we just sat down, shared some nice time, some nice stories, and had a real good time. Of course, we got to see the guys from Proper House Group, Sean Wynn. Met Sean for the first time, longtime Facebook friends, and shared some stuff back and forth, and friends of friends. But I got to officially meet him and Farrell Alvarez. So just nice time down at the Epicurean. They did such a great job with the entire event. And, it doesn't suck that our girl won. So that's always a good day, right? That's always a good day. And now she gets to compete in the finals. So we'll see how that goes.
Very, very cool, man.
I added a toy to the house too, Ed.
A toy?
Yeah. As if I didn't have as I'd like to say it was a guitar, but it's not. That's coming.
Oh shit! Well, that was my first guess. So I have no fucking idea.
No. I added this.
Nice.
Yeah, it needs a little work, but I think it's either an XL or a 2XL. I don't even fucking know which one it is. But yeah, that's gonna put 3 green eggs in the back patio. And so, what the fuck? I got a family of 3. What am I doing, right?
Oh yeah, me and you and a dog named Boo. Oh yeah.
Dude, just fucking. I've missed everybody. It's been nice and relaxing. And when you text me today and said, "Hey, you going on tonight?" I was like, "Ah, what the fuck? If you want to go on, we'll go on." And lo and behold, here we are. Here we are.
Lo and behold. Hell yeah. Very excited.
That's your birthday. Hold on. I gotta. All right. Let's.
Oh, he's fidgeting here. This fucking bad back shit sucks.
Tony? Do I need to get the wheelchair back?
No, fuck no. Drugs are my friend,
It's funny. Marie gets mad at me because we'll be out and I'll say, somebody will say something like, "I don't remember that." And they'll be like, "No, you did. You told me that." And I go, "Look, I was on drugs for the past 2 years." And Marie goes, "You can't fucking say that." I'm like,
Sure
"Well,
I
was." And she goes, "Yeah, you can't say it like that." And I'm like, oh, I get it now. It's more fun my way. But yeah, I guess that's right. Not the best message that I'm trying to tell somebody there, but I catch myself doing it all the time.
Likewise.
I was talking with Shane, and he's like, "Dude, do you remember telling me this?" I'm like, "Nope, dude. I okey doke the fuck out of people for the past 2 years." And he's like, "What?" I said, "Yeah, dude, I was on drugs, bro. I don't remember nothing. I don't remember anything." And I'm glad I'm off them motherfuckers. I am so glad. I don't think I've taken those since about April either. And
good for you, man.
Yeah, gotta get that head clear and back on track. But when we got you. getting private texts and I'm like reading them 40 minutes too late, so they don't make sense. All right, we got to pay some bills here, so let's thank some people, show some love, and when we come back, we're going to be talking with Kendra Sharp Mastrone. You take your pick. I call her Kendra. Rock star. I want to see what this is. One moment, please. Okay, this is the intro for the new baking show. So I'm going to show you this. Then I'm going to pay the bills. When I show you this, make certain you go on RHS TV and watch the Baking and Pastry Challenge.
In a kitchen full of dreams we stand, mixers, pouring bowls in hand. VooDoo chef, he sets the scene, baking wonders till they gleam. Student quick breads rise with pride, pastries golden side by side, cookies crisp and sweet perfection, desserts crafted with affection. Rise to the occasion, make your best, show the world you can outshine the rest. Every bite a taste of dedication, scholarship dreams, the sweetest sensation.
All right, I told you we were going to pay some bills, but fuck that, because I got to talk shit now. So the guys who put this together for us, RHS TV, I create this intro, and I'm like, here, I want you to use this intro. And they're like, dude, this is boring as fuck.
Yeah.
This is horrible. And I'm like, yes, I know. Dude, this is nothing like VooDoo Underground. I go, well, it's not. It's baking. It's not VooDoo Underground. It's baking. Yeah. And they're like, dude, this is horrible. I'm like, I know. I think the same thing. But this is what's going on the intro. And they're like, dude, this is no. And I'm like, have you ever seen the British Bake fucking show, whatever the fuck it's called? And they're like, no, I've never seen it. I go, dude, it's the worst fucking show on the planet.
Oh, it blows the dick.
I watched that show fucking 12 episodes in a row. It's boring as fuck. And I wanted to see fucking Hollywood Paul shake somebody's hand. And the guy goes, did you say you watched 12 episodes in a row? I go, yeah, because you get fucking roped in, dude. It's fucking a piece of shit. It's not what we want to see. I mean, I want fast. I want action. But I found myself watching fucking 12 goddamn episodes.
Wow.
This is how it's going to look like. And so I want to know what you guys think. Go watch the Baking and Pastry Show. It's on the VooDoo Chef channel on YouTube. And tell me what you think, because, I'm very, very happy with the way it came out. What is even more exciting, every single person that is on that show has graduated from college already. So we were able to get them all enrolled in baking. And then not only get them enrolled, they've all already graduated before the show even aired, which is just fucking so awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, I can't tell you how exciting that is. I mean, I think that's super duper badass. And I'd love to know what you think. I'm going to do two things right here before we go fucking pay the bills and get Kendra in this bitch, and people can yell at me all they want. Yeah, it's my name on the show. So we're going to just do this. I just put the link to the baking show, to the YouTube channel. And then, how the fuck? I just did this 10 minutes ago. Here's what the YouTube channel looks like. So you can jump on. You got the podcast. It's going live right now. And as you can tell with the No Frills logo, this was totally last minute. Yeah. Our new show, Me's Fire, VooDoo, whatever the fuck that's called. Tracks, VooDoo Underground, and then you get to baking. So take a look at the baking show. Super cool. Super cool. Oh, that's the last episode. I guess we shouldn't watch this one. Yeah, we'll just get rid of that. Well, you see who won, and we don't want you to see who won. Watch them in order. Watch episode 1 first.
What the hell is going on here? Oh, hi. Eric cut himself off. Shocker. Yes.
I do it all the time.
Technology.
Do it all the time.
Oh, well,
All
there
right,
he is.
here we go. Pay bills, and then we're coming back with Kendra.
Secret in the kitchen, spices dancing sharp. VooDoo Chef, got the potion, feel the heat in every bite. You will worship with devotion, flavor takes you to new heights.
So hey, I'm Casey Grello. I play drums with Queensryche, and I love VooDoo Chef. It's amazing stuff. My wife and I cook with it all the time. Thank you, VooDoo Chef.
Whip it up!
Hey, this is Andrew from the Boozy Pig, and when we play with our meat, it's always with the VooDoo Chef.
Bye.
Whip it up! You set my mind and made me feel like a child.
Hey everybody, it's your girl Miss Ruby Red Monroe, all the way from San Francisco, California. Don't forget, you should check out some VooDoo Chef Dirt. See, I can be a spokesmodel. VooDoo Chef Dirt is an amazing product. I use it all the time in my kitchen, but also the fun fact about this product is that a portion of the proceeds go to culinary scholarships, which is really amazing. So if you can, go out, check us out online, VooDoo Chef. Find it at a store near you. Mwah. See you soon. Bye.
Hey guys, I just wanted to tap in real quick and talk to you about the VooDoo Foundation and what it's done for me. My junior year, I started with the foundation in my first competition where I created a quesabrillo taco with my partner. It was absolutely amazing. Through that competition, I got to meet a lot of new judges, new people, and open my eyes about what I wanted to do in this industry. My second competition was in my senior year where I once again created another dish, talked to some more people, and learned some new things. Right now, I'm working with the foundation and furthering my skills, and it's really helping me improve. So I'll check in with you guys later. If you want to learn more or help donate so you can get other people to start doing what I'm doing, go ahead and click this QR code right here, and it'll give you all the information you need.
A secret in the kitchen, spices dancing sharp. VooDoo Chef, got the potion, feel the heat in every bite. You will worship with devotion, flavor takes you to new heights. In my opinion, Tampa, baby, listen up. VooDoo Chef is here, he's about to disrupt. He'll this critique, no sugar-coated words. He's the one they see.
So what we got here is our Day at Country Club's Wagyu Wellington burger. So this is 75-15, 8 ounce Wagyu, American Wagyu beef patty. The mushrooms on top of it we saute with the VooDoo Dirt. So it's got the espresso, it's got the brown sugar, some nice sweetness. The sauce on it is a Dijon aioli. And then we've got some Gruyere Fontina blend on top of that. And underneath the sweet Vidalia onions and the scarlet butter lettuce. So we wanted to take a take on the classic beef Wellington. You got the mustard, you got the mushrooms, the prosciutto. We took the nice soft Euro-baked brioche bun, didn't toast it because we want that soft flakiness like you would get at a Wellington.
Holy cow, dude.
Just a little something we slapped together over our Day at Country Club, you know, things that we do on a regular basis.
Make sure you check them out. You don't have to be a member to eat there.
Just tell them
know
Chef
Tim.
Tim.
In my opinion.
Dude, we say that so much. I wonder how many people show up and go, yeah, you don't have to be a member here. It's Chef Tim.
Oh my God, that's
Oh,
hilarious.
fuck. Oh, dude.
Yeah, I know Chef Tim.
Right?
Oh, my
I
God.
do got to tell you, it is one of our favorite spots to go have an afternoon cigar. We drive all the way to Oldsmar to sit out there on the back patio and enjoy a cigar. And that's what all the clips were on the side of that. Tim just kept bringing us food while we were sitting out there. And then he brought we got the smoked old fashioned on the menu, and he comes out with the gun. And I go, dude, I saw it on the menu. And before I could get out, he goes, yeah. I know you didn't want it with the fancy one. So I made yours with Jack. So he brought me one. He made it special with Jack for me.
That's funny.
Yeah. It's nice to have friends, man. It's nice.
Indeed.
He's a good dude, man. And he takes care of us every time we go out there. But, you know, he's not doing anything special. He takes care of all the guests like that. And that's the key to being amazing. You know, you treat everybody special, not just some people special.
He's probably very excited. The Bills got a preseason game here, I think it is. Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do.
So
yeah, they do. I don't know when it is. I know October something is IFA is coming to town.
Oh, nice.
Oh, dude.
Uh-oh. What?
He might be here October 1st.
Oh, shit.
Wait. He's not here in October. It cannot play out that perfect.
Well, sure it could. Why not?
No, because he's here on the fucking 14th. On the 12th. All right, so everybody out there, I might as well let you in. August 1st is a big, big day. It's a Wednesday. Yeah. It's a Wednesday, and if you know me, you know I'm a huge Buck Cherry fan, and Buck Cherry's coming back to town, so I could not be more happy. And I don't think I've missed them since they've been in town, and they just put on a great show, and I'm super excited to go. But what makes this show even better is Michael Monroe from Hanoi Rocks fame back in the 80s is opening up. If you don't know Boulevard of Broken Dreams, up around the bend, oh my God, just check out Hanoi's Rock. What is that? It's got to be 1983. I don't even know the name of the album. Is it Boulevard of Broken Dreams?
No, that album was
self-titled.
That was Two Steps from the Move, I think.
2 Steps from the Move. Yes, it was.
Now, his solo shit is really good, too.
Yeah, nobody cares about it.
Oh, trust me. You got to fucking check out. If any album, I don't know all of his catalog because a lot of it I don't think was here domestically after the 80s, but the first one I had called Not Faking It, absolute stone cold classic. There's just some fucking monster tunes on that. Dead Jailer, Rock and Roll, While You Were Looking at Me, Love Is Thicker Than Blood. It's just fucking awesome fucking tunes. And that album still gets a lot of plays this day. I mean, and it's been nearly 4 years.
We have got to figure out ticks on that fast, Ed, because I need old man seats. Because if I'm not mistaken, Janice is all standing, right? Except for the VIP seats.
Yeah, I think they got some sort of VIP. I've never been to it, but
yeah,
definitely
I'm old,
looking
dude.
into it.
I'm old.
Yeah, I can't stand for that long. I don't want to. At least I'll pay so much later.
Yep. And dude, Piercy and DeMartini are coming to Ferg's in St. Pete.
See, that doesn't even interest me that much because he's like 70. Fuck, you know.
Yeah, but it's
still Rat in a way.
Right. I mean, I opened for Stephen Piercy. That's exciting to me.
Hey,
I'd love to.
Cool.
All right, here we go. Last bit of work here. Guys, log on to this link here, patreon.com, whatever that C means, VooDoo Chef 13. Log on to Patreon and start hitting my account, please. It doesn't cost you any money to like it, friend it, whatever the fuck you do to it. But by doing that, you're going to get some special access shit. If you want to become a Patreon, if you want to be a Voodie, you'll get early access to the podcast in the coming weeks. And then if you want to go full-fledged, you can get 20% off VooDoo products for as long as you're a member of the Patreon page. You can get 20% off to all VooDoo events, as long as they're not third-party events like the Epicurean and things like that. But check out that page, Patreon, VooDoo Chef 13, and show some love over that way. We're going to start pimping that out. Eventually, it's going to house all our recipes, so you'll be able to get the recipes from the Epicurean. You'll be able to get all the VooDoo Chef recipes if that's something that excites you. I hope it is. We love cooking with butter, bacon, caffeine, carbs, and bourbon. And of course, you know, this is how we voodoo. You do you. Take it, use it as a base, a guide map, whatever you want to do, and turn it into however you voodoo, because that's what makes it special. That's what makes what we do cool. Is I take something, whether it's classic or something I learned from somebody else, and I make it my own, and I show you, and hopefully you make it your own, and hopefully you like what I did, and I like what you did. And that kind of is the whole concept between me's Fire Voodoo Cook. But different story. Check out Patreon. Nice little, going to be a nice little spot, nice little landing page for some new cool shit. All right, Kendra, I'll shut up. Let's get your ass in here that fast. What's going on?
Hey.
Oh, gotta unmute. Sorry. Hi.
Hey. You have had a lot of things going on over this summer, huh?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit.
Just a
little bit. So, for the record, what year did you graduate high school?
06.
Shit. Why did I say 08? I was close. I was close.
Oh, yeah, I graduated in 06.
Oh,
That was your best class. Your best class.
Who was in it?
Seth, Max, Angelina.
Seth Parsons, Max Sherrard. Who?
Yeah.
Who else?
Angelin.
Angelin Worth. Who else?
Yeah.
Well, if Angelin was there, that means Andy was there.
Yeah. I think Clay was a year younger than us, but he was around there.
Yep, Clayton. Clayton was just in the video, Miss Ruby Red Monroe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was, great
That was
times, man. Great times, great memories. Of course, we're talking about Chamberlain High School back in 06. And of course, I only know that because you just told me it was 06. In my mind, you might as well have graduated with Alexis, who graduated in 2017. And I only know that because it was my last year teaching high school. So great times, great fun times. And then you went to AI, and then you entered the industry world, and you were like fucking slaying. You worked for the Castros for a while. You worked for Good Eats, and you know, I'm fortunate that you got to come out. Is it good food? Is it Good Eats? Which one is it?
It makes me laugh every time. Good food.
Well, it's Kendra's place. That's all I know. And I tell everybody, you know, it's where Kendra works. I know how to get there.
Yeah. I mean, I will always have a lot of love for them.
I just call you, though.
Yeah.
You know, I was fortunate to get to have you come out and cook at not one, but two of the what do we call it? Signature chef thing. Is that right? Did you do two of them?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And I mean, you didn't just cook. You were like all out, right? I mean, you did the shank the one year that people still fucking talk about.
The first year?
I don't know. You did
lamb shank.
Yeah, and people still talk about that bitch. What'd you do the second year? Shorties?
Yeah, I did a Korean short rib.
Yep. And absolutely destroyed. And what people don't realize is when we do the signature chef dinner, when we used to do it, it's kind of morphed, and we're going to talk about that. You guys would come do the food for 50 people with no kitchen. I mean, we're out back with fucking butane burners and hot boxes and doing everything we can to just make this shit work. And you destroyed. And it meant a lot to me that as former student from my high school, you know, you obviously went on and studied a lot more and did a lot more cool shit. But it was, I'm very grateful for that. Thank you.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I loved doing those, and then I'll be there August 1st, but I will be not with Good Eats, good food.
Kendra's place.
Yeah.
Well, here, Mitch is going to get pissed off because now we're going to call Robinson Kendra's place, but you know.
Yeah, I will now be at Robinson, so
yeah. So
let's
talk about the morph of the event first, and then we'll talk about the morph of your career. So there is no more signature chef. What happened was we would sell that event out so quick because everyone wanted to be part of it. We had to figure out a way to get more guests in the door, and so I was talking with some of the guys like Tim and Shane, who'd been there since day one. And we kept talking about, and we always talk about and go back to the very first iteration of VooDoo Bash and how we called it VIP Bash. And it was meant to be like everybody was part of the green room. So everyone got to hang out in the green room and be a VIP. And the chefs came in and they cooked high-end center of the plate dishes. And we paired a student from a high school with each chef to kind of learn from them and get to talk with them and hang out with exec chefs and really get to pick their brain. And we kept talking about how cool that was. And we're like, fuck, why don't we just go back to that? So we kind of put the burger portion of VooDoo Bash on pause. And even though I think today's National Burger Day too, of all things, great day to announce this shit. We kind of put the burger event on pause and we're pushing that to May, National Burger Month. And we started focusing on the signature chef portion. We didn't want to call it signature chef anymore because it wasn't a rotating dinner. It was going to be bigger. It was going to be more of a tasting event and a lot more people. And so we kind of just settled on a taste to remember because it's like any big time event you go to, you know, people can say, yeah, I had a good time. Yeah, it was all right. But they always talk about the food. And so we want this to be a taste to remember. So now we're able to get a lot more chefs in. Not only we're able to get a lot more chefs in, we're able to get a lot more guests in. So before we could only bring in 50 guests because of the amount of the way we did things, that's what we could handle. But because we changed the concept of the event, we changed in the way we do things, we're able to get a couple hundred people in the door now. And it's going to be a super cool event. Guests will come in. It's going to kind of be like a cocktail party meets a rock star after party. And guests will get to walk around and sample all the food. And we'll have some cool activities, I hope, for guests to take part in. And, of course, it's still all to raise money for the VooDoo Chef Foundation to allow us to help send more kids to school so that we can continue to support our industry and have that grow. So, Kendra, when we started this event, your name was the first one went up. Kendra from Good Food, Good Eats. I think even in my notes, it still had that up until today. Because, like, you called me and said, when do I get to be on the podcast? And I said, how about Tuesday? And I didn't even know we were coming on this Tuesday. I was just okie doking you. And then Ed calls me and goes, hey, are we doing the podcast? I'm like, yeah, Kendra will come on. And I was like,
I'm glad you texted me because I totally would have forgot.
I was like, well, it was like 7:30 when I fucking sent the link out going, fuck, I guess we're going to do this. So you transitioned from the catering company to now being a culinary educator. And I've been on you for at least 2 years to fucking do this. Because, I mean, you got a little one.
Sometimes you just got to wait till you're ready.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't have worked if you weren't ready, and that's the whole key. Yeah. You got to be the one to make the decision, and here we are. You actually went to new teacher training. I think it was last week, right?
Yeah, last week or the week before.
And so now you're official. You're going to be one of the educators over at Robinson High School with Mitch Smith-Hay. How does that make you feel?
It feels good. I mean, it's something that was kind of always on my radar, but I wasn't quite ready for it. And I think this last year was like kind of the deciding factor. Like, you know, I had XYZ things I wanted to do. And then if I was like, if this position is available again, there's no way, like, I'm not going to not try. So I don't know. It was just like the perfect storm. It worked out. The lady they had was going into like higher education, so it just worked out. I don't know, I'm really excited. They have a great program there. Obviously we love Mitch, so I think it's gonna be good. I'm like ready to, you know, teach kids, you know, what it's all about.
It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be fun.
Kind of like what what you did. If we didn't have culinary like at Chamberlain, I don't know what I would have been doing. I didn't even know it was like a field. So that's a huge inspiration for me, just because like that's how I felt throughout high school and like growing on becoming a chef, and like that there's possibilities even if you're just in hospitality or baking or whatever. Just really opened up my eyes to like a whole new world. So I'm hoping to do that for, you know, some students in the future.
I have no doubt that you'll make an impact. You know, I've seen you do it with students from Irwin when you worked over at the Hall on Franklin, if you can remember that far back. And we would have students out there with you, and I saw the impact you had on them then. And that is just, I have no doubt that's what you're going to be recreating and creating at Robinson High School as you work with Mitch, who, like you said, just a great program out there doing some amazing things. So I'm excited to watch it happen, and I'm super excited to watch you grow in another field, because, you know, I've seen you just do amazing things in the field of being a chef, and now it's time to move into education. So I got to ask the hard questions, so I hope you're ready. I was talking with a chef buddy of mine. Well, I like to think he's a buddy, but you know, I don't know. I'm kind of feeling ignored and I don't know, like he's afraid I'm going to ask him to the prom or something, and he doesn't want to talk to me because he doesn't want to tell me the answer. You know what we call people like that, right, Ed?
There are many names that come to mind. So
pussies. That's what they're called. Pussies. Grow the fuck up.
Yeah,
grow
that's
the fuck
true.
up and get over yourself. You're not that
Anyways,
special.
yes.
You know, you're not that special. Just fucking say hello and have a conversation.
That's how I'm going to start my first day. Like,
no, you're
grow
not.
the fuck up.
You're not. You'll get fired.
I'm
Don't
kidding.
do that.
I'm totally kidding.
You know, I'll tell you all the time. Do as I say, not as I do. Do as I say, not as I do.
I couldn't resist.
As I sit here and put lotion on while I'm on the podcast, I guess I do this every week. Old habits are hard. So I was talking with this guy the other day, and he runs a great kitchen. He does great work with his staff. Too bad he's a pussy and doesn't want to call anybody.
Yeah.
But and I know he's watching. That's the funny part, pussy. So
grow a pair, damn it.
He's an exec chef, and he's at a nice establishment, but he kind of wants to do his own thing. And it's something that every single one of us feel and go through. And I know you kind of were on that fence too. You know, I kind of feel like I want to do my own thing. I want to make my own mark. How does that sit with you now? How do you feel about that?
I mean, I have done some of my own gigs or events, and I just like to sprinkle them in. I don't ever want to start my own catering business or my own restaurant. I'm not trying to put that kind of money into anything. But if I can sprinkle in here and there and do my own thing, that's enough for me. So I feel pretty good about it. I thought the last couple of years, thinking about teaching more, I thought, oh, this isn't like what I want to do. Like, I do want to do my own thing. And then I started like really thinking on it. And I'm like, I couldn't have imagined doing this at a better time. I'm so excited not only to just teach, but like I'm teaching my field. So I don't know. I don't really feel any type of way about it. I could still sprinkle in personal gigs here and there. I could do more with the school. I could, you know, they have the tavern. There's so many ways I can, I don't know, sprinkle my own
and
individuality.
It's funny. When we first started talking about you teaching, and of course, all the love, I'm not thinking about you when I think about you teaching. And I'm not thinking about the students you could touch. I'm thinking about that student you got at your house right now running around who you're going to be able to spend a lot more quality time with because of your quality of life.
Also that, yes, that's a huge factor.
It's a huge factor. But when we first started talking, you were like, you know, I still don't know that I've done enough in the industry for me. And I'm glad you've come to realize that putting your mark doesn't necessarily mean you have to go out and be a superhero and win any major awards, or make a fuck ton of money, or have your name outside a building, because that's not what it's about. Because I want you to understand, and it's something I was trying to get you to see for the past 2 years. Whenever anybody associated with us thinks of whatever the name of that place is you work, they don't think of the owner. They don't even know his fucking name. They know you. And it's your place. And that's why. And that's the reality. You're the one that put that place on the map in the world to so many people. You're leaving your mark, and you left your mark, and you're going to continue to do that. And that makes me excited. So I'm super glad.
I also feel that way with some of the employees that are there or still there or have passed through or whatever. I also feel that way with them. So this last year was really a reflection year for me, seeing what I was doing there, what I was doing with the people there, and like what I can do with like kids for the future. So, and my own included in that. So it's kind of full circle this year in that sense. So I agree. I don't think a lot of people knew in this, I don't know, platform or VooDoo or, whatever people have met through VooDoo, like what good food was. So it is nice.
We know what good food is, but not good food events and catering. That's Kendra's place.
One of the guys there actually worked for Marty. So that's funny that you mentioned him earlier. But it had its lasting impact on me for the last several years. So I'm grateful for it, but I'm very ready for the future.
Very cool. I'm excited for you. All right, now let's get to nitty gritty. What the fuck are you making at a Taste to Remember?
So after mulling it over with, what we wanted to make and what kind of like on the spectrum of intricate or just like fucking
I'm on
good.
the spectrum.
Well, we went for fucking good. So we're doing VooDoo Nashville hot honey chicken biscuit sliders.
That's a lot. That's a lot of words.
Yes.
VooDoo
So
Nashville hot honey chicken biscuits.
Sliders. But yes.
Sliders.
Damn.
So you added sliders onto what I'm looking at now.
Yeah, I had just so that people know they're like 2 to 3 bites. You're not gonna have like a huge chicken biscuit sandwich.
Well, I think we have like 10 chefs showing up to this bitch. If everybody's gonna eat 2 or 3 bites, I mean, you're gonna be hurting by the end of the fucking night, right?
It's like a 2-biter, yeah. I mean, you want to make sure you get a couple tastes in there. But yes, we're gonna use VooDoo Nashville hot and make some biscuits. Obviously, I'm doing this all with the kids. I haven't even met some of them yet. I know some of them through Bash last year and Mitch and everything in the foundation, but just kind of jumping right in there.
Well, that's the way it should be. Ed Spider, we got to make sure that we remember these kids are going to be the anomalies. This is a 21 up and up event, so we have to make sure that we strap these people up with bands there, so that so that we know who they are.
Cool.
All right. So in addition to Kendra, and of course, Mitch, don't get all upset with us. Of course, we know it's Mitch at Robinson, and Kendra's joining your team. But Kendra's on right now. You're welcome to join us, Mitch. Maybe we do some Mitch and Kendra trivia. Who was that? Was that at your house, Kendra?
Oh, they're playing video games. I don't even know what they're talking about.
In addition to Kendra and Robinson High School Culinary, we've got Chef Shane Shibley from First Watch coming out. I believe he's making duck tacos. I could be wrong, but I believe he's making duck tacos, right? Chef Tim Keelik is coming out, and Tim, I still have no idea what you're making, but we need to get up on that. You know what? We've got Q Southern Barbecue Chef Cameron coming out, and you see barbecue joists coming out these days, and what you don't realize is a lot of these guys are classically trained chefs.
Are you guys saying
coming out doing some badass shit? So we've got Chef Cam coming out. He's doing tallow fried pork rinds, topped with mac and cheese brisket and guava pickled onions. We might have to make a trip to Dunedin because I think that's where his house is, and we're gonna go over there and just enjoy the fuck out of that.
Wow.
We got Tampa Club coming out. Chef Tom, I think. Guava barbecue swordfish plantain chips, jalapeno risotto, pineapple curry, blackberry sriracha. Right? I mean, how can it
good?
How can it be wrong? How can it be wrong? Hey, Fleener, make sure and warn everybody how hot this Nashville is. Kendra is making. I want to play what they're playing. VooDoo Nashville hot honey chicken and biscuit sliders. Super, super yummy.
Mitch did warn me that your Nashville's pretty hot, but I've tried it before. I didn't think it was that bad.
It's hot.
Nashville's hot.
It is.
We can cut it with some of the honey,
No, don't do that. Don't dumb it down for the.
Cut
like with
from the fryer
yes.
and toss that chicken in it. That's it. And if you want to do anything, put some BRE on that shit. Oh my God. I got pictures of Ed send me. BRE is getting ready to go down.
Oh shit. Yeah. I had all the ingredients out there.
All right. We got Eurobake. They're going to put
I
together.
know, I'm kidding.
No, you're all good. Eurobake is putting together a beautiful display of breads, partnering with Catering by the Family and Emmy Cheeses to drop charcuterie out on that as well. We'll have charcuterie cheese display with all the bread. I can't wait to get up on that. If you haven't had Emmy Cheeses, holy cow, just phenomenal. Somebody I'm super, super stoked to have in the house. A buddy of mine from when I was in like elementary and middle school, Michael Bradley. He is the chef of Cigar City Brewery.
Hey,
and he is
cool.
He came to one of my Epicurean events and he said, I wanted to spend my birthday with you. And man, we gave him a lot of bourbon that night. But now he's out to play with VooDoo. Somebody just got beat.
No, I just shut the door.
Now he's out to play with us, and they're coming, and they're bringing their Spanish dip, marinated ropa vieja, cheddar cheese on authentic Cuban bread with crispy onions and au jus. I am stoked to get to hang out with my buddy Michael. And, we grew apart after middle school, high school, but he went on to Johnson & Wales and started doing the chefing thing. And, that's super cool. I didn't have the opportunity. Well, I had the opportunity to go to a lot of schools, and I took the opportunity and got kicked out of a lot of schools. Culinary school wasn't one of them, though. But that chefing thing isn't what impresses me most. The motherfucker's a drummer, and I can't wait to get him into VooDoo Studios so we can hang out and rock. Our buddies from Kaiser are coming. This is going to throw everybody for a loop. Chef Selecta will not be cooking this year. Chef Vought is cooking, and so better watch out. Better watch out. Chef Vought is a badass in the kitchen, and he's a superstar. He's very soft-spoken, very mild-mannered, but the man can throw down. And then probably the biggest shocker here, we've got the chefs of Bake Hair coming out. Somebody I'm happy to call my friend these days. Chef JJ Layton from runs the culinary department over in St. Joe's. We had the good fortune to take the food truck out there and feed the entire culinary department not too long ago as a way of saying thank you for what they do for the community. And, it was that day he said that he wanted to cook at A Taste to Remember, and they filled out the paperwork, and they're all in. Their culinary team is coming. And cool. I know everybody's sitting there thinking, Oh, hospital food. I think this motherfucker's doing lamb. I'm trying to find it right now because I can't remember what he's doing, but I think he's doing lamb.
That is
and
awesome.
Right. And
We had that thought too. So it's nice somebody's going to do it so I can eat
it. Forget everybody else so you could eat it. All right. I think I found it. Maybe not. I suck. I hate being old, dude. So I'm in my groups, and this is where it's at. But apparently I've got like 6,000 groups that.
Shit.
Right?
There's probably something you started in there and then forgot why you even bothered.
No, I just created this shit this weekend for all these chefs that are competing.
Oh, okay.
So that they could put in there what they're making so we don't have duplicates. And now I can't find the motherfucker, but you would. Kendra could probably find it faster than me. She was invited.
What are you looking for?
Here we go. So Baycare is doing lamb with cauliflower puree and green bean salad. And I tell you what, I'm going to get up on some of that lamb, JJ.
Damn.
Right? I said, JJ, how many people you served today? And, I think we did like 4,000 people. I'm like, holy shit.
Wow.
Right? Stupid fucking numbers. Stupid numbers.
Wow.
Stupid number.
Nerve, man. Fuck.
And to all the chefs that we've invited, because, I did personally call a lot of these people and invite them out. Everybody, thanks for getting back with me. And, the guy who's trying to break up with me and afraid to let me down because he doesn't want to take me to the Saney Hawkins dance. Quit being a pussy, man. Shit or get off the pot. If you believe in what we do, come out and support us. If you don't, let me know what's going on. Just tell me. It's all good. I know we're doing it on a Friday night. I know that's a busy night in the restaurant industry. So everybody that's coming out, mad love for being able to come out and support us. But no need to, hang out in the other hall because here I come down this hall. I mean, let's grow the fuck up.
If you're in that industry, man, I mean, I can't say I am. I'm tangentially connected. You got to have a thick skin. You can't. I mean, education isn't that far off from it, but man, my first job was in a kitchen and the shit that got said and done there. Oh man, thank God there were not cell phones back then. Man, no way. Like around 83, 84, 85. Hell no. Fuck no. It was, I'm telling you what, man, I had to get I tell people all the time, that was like my first paying job. I had to get a job to be a hoodlum. And that's pretty much what happened. I mean, just stuff that is not appropriate even to repeat on here. You'll have to catch me somewhere with a beer to learn those things.
Managing some of those people.
Oh, I can't imagine me now wanting to manage me then. I'd have had to fuck that kid up, man. I'd have had to go driving down the road, like hanging his ass out the door, dragging his face,
driving Hollywood home.
Yeah, dragging my face on there like fucking Sin City with Mickey Rourke dragging the dude, and he says, "I don't know about you, but I'm having a ball." That would have been.
I just want to tell all the young kiddos out there watching the VooDoo Chef podcast, you don't ever want to be sitting at a bar with Ed while he's drinking beer.
Or maybe you do. Depends on you.
No, trust me, you call a professional educator of an online school. No, you don't.
Yeah, I mean, it was even at Metallica. You're like looking around like, holy shit, while, are the Ginger Ninja, William Workman, and your daughter are giggling at my shenanigans. You're like, holy shit. Yep.
That was my teacher once upon a time.
Oh my God. He does what I do now. So it's going to be, it's hilarious. The things that he gets to see. So
we need him on our volunteer team.
Oh, no doubt.
Is he still teaching?
Yeah. He does what I do. He does virtual programs. He does credit recovery.
Virtual.
Yep. So he's got a good life going on right now. He's got things happening. So.
We're gonna have to text him and ask him to volunteer at a Taste to Remember, so everybody can meet the Ginger Ninja out there and say hello. Definitely one of the good guys. And you're right. At Metallica, he and I were like, "Oh my God, this is Cigar City Brewing all over again."
Yeah.
Except we're in the middle of 70,000 people.
Yeah. Part due. Yes. Oh. I'll see you that first week of school, and I'll fill you in, Kendra. It's great shit. It really is. I promise.
No, it's not. I promise. I promise it's not. Workman and I don't even speak of that.
I think we've all been there. I mean,
no, trust me, you haven't been here.
No.
Nope, you've been to a lot of places. You ain't been here.
I have been a lot of places.
Nothing you haven't heard some variation of if you worked in a commercial kitchen.
I've worked in several.
Yep. And
it's
always shenanigans.
But all of them are like Vegas. If it happens in there, it better fucking stay in there.
Yeah, that's true. And if it doesn't, your phone gets deep fat fried.
Oh,
that would be fun.
Yeah,
we've done it before. I was much younger, early 20s, but it has happened.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
It was more for fun, but shenanigans.
Oh.
It's more for fun throwing a $1,000 phone in a deep fryer. Yeah, you know.
I mean, back then it wasn't. Yeah, but it wasn't like an iPhone or anything. It was like
some piece of shit.
Yeah.
Burner phone.
Yeah.
The fucking the rando sando of phones. Yeah. That's what you get at Subway, bro. The rando sando.
They're all taste the same. They just have different names.
They do. Fucked up.
Yeah.
I wouldn't curse that nowadays.
There you go, right there. Fleener's
Yeah.
Are you getting Fleener to cook or what? Is he gonna throw down some?
Fleener's eating and smoking cigars with me, even though we're not allowed to smoke cigars. We have to go all the way down by the river to smoke cigars.
Yeah.
Oh,
Tampa River Center.
Oh my God. It's like every place is no smoking.
Right, not Hooters.
Nokia.
Not Hooters.
No, that's awesome.
Thursdays, we'll be back to Fridays now. Fridays are Hooters, 1:00. All right, let's get everybody up to speed. Log on to Patreon. Make sure you follow that account. Do whatever the fuck it is you're supposed to do over there, right there. If you want tickets to A Taste to Remember, VooDooChef.live. All of our live events, real easy. Anytime we have a live event, VooDooChef.live will take you to the next one. So once we're done with A Taste to Remember, I think our next event after that is we're back at the Epicurean in September. Here's one for you. We might be doing a pop-up in Palm Harbor. I'm working on that right now. I was actually just texting H about a pop-up somebody wants he and I to do. We've done one for them before, and they want us to do it again. So it's looking like we might be doing a pop-up up in Palm Harbor. It would be a super, super cool event. So make sure you keep checking out for that. And then we're going to be back at the Epicurean in September. I will tell you we were on a waiting list last time we were there. So once that goes up, grab your tickets fast. And then we'll be doing VooDoo Chef Golf. And after VooDoo Chef Golf, VooDoo Chef Friendsgiving. It's going to be a good time. So keep a lookout for that too. Right?
Friendsgiving.
I think I'm going to be doing the golf thing with you guys for Mitch.
Woo. Nice.
Golf's going to be fun. We've already got 4 teams signed up. And if you're going to be playing golf, you might want to log on to VooDooChefGolf.com right now. And Fleener, no, we will. How come that hasn't popped up? What? Oh, there we go.
We will not be doing early bird specials, buddy. It will not be an early bird special day. We're going to be doing a wine pairing dinner. It's going to be really fun.
Oh,
I love that.
Yeah, it's going to. I think it's 1 of 2 wine pairings I'm going to be doing in the fall. So keep a lookout. It's going to be super duper cool. Oh, you know what? VooDoo Chef, a taste to remember. All the food complimentary. You get your ticket, you come in, you get to taste from every chef. You're also going to have complimentary bar. So we're going to have Tequila 512. We just secured Tequila 512 for another year of shenanigans. I'm super stoked. It is the official tequila of the VooDoo Chef.
Cool.
Proud partners with Tito's. Tito's is on board. We are going to be doing a special cocktail with Tito's lemonade, coaqua, and one other ingredient that I can't fucking remember. But we got a very special voodoo cocktail for that we're doing with Tito's. Of course, Blue Note's going to be on hand. You're going to be able to make a donation to the foundation and get your bottle of Blue Note Private Barrel Select from VooDoo Chef. We've got Gin 44, Gin Spring 44, Spring 44 Gin. It's on site. Palante Rum, Gallo Wines, and everybody go like this. Go like this. Keep those fingers crossed. We might have a very special surprise on August 1st. As that comes about, we will let you know. In the meantime, guys, keep rocking, rolling. Get your tickets now because I am telling you, it's going to sell out. It's going to sell out. We're almost sold out of sponsor tables. So if that's what you're interested in, you better jump on that bandwagon quick. They're almost all gone, which is, I feel bad, but I'm super fucking excited because that means we're doing what we're supposed to be doing. And it's going to be a rock star night. Kendra's going to be there cooking. I'm going to be there eating. Come hang out. Ed, you're going to be there eating with me.
That's the goal. Doing whatever.
I mean, I'm gonna work and eat. I have students now, so
as you should.
I'm able.
Yeah, well,
to,
just let me tell you, I was teaching 8 years before I got to the point where you guys would work and I would hang out. I had already been teaching 8 years by the time you got there. This is year 1, girl. Get ready to work.
Oh, I'm gonna work. I'm just also gonna eat a little bit.
She got a good crew of returning kids, though. They do,
yep. Dude.
Just
it's going to be
a
tiny bit. It's going to be a rock star night. I really, really got nothing but love for everybody. I'm glad to be back. I'm glad you guys are back. Hit that Patreon site. Get your tickets to Taste to Remember. Peace and love, everybody. We'll see you in a week.